adjustments here. Wilson will throw. Got a man. It's Robinson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's got it on the right. He'll move it up from the 37 and it'll be a first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
On the run, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got some space. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finished things off racing 63 yards to the end zone. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Send the tight end in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover. Pick up the first.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Short, they'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field. Just looking for a quick hitter and trying to get the ball in your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
Already down a score early. The last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them, so they'll go for it on fourth down.
Cylinders early in a game.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Pick up here on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at the 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field.
themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play, that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get the ball back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Memphis.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Memphis. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Number 9.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Maryland just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in College Park. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Wilson to pass. Look out, he's got room. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little time. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to fire. Reeled in, it's Robinson. They make the stop. A little bit of the time to get to that 1st down pass.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Fires a ball. Now it's picked off.
Intercepted by Memphis. And they'll
There
take
were a
over
lot of people
first
really
and
excited
10.
about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. Just get in trouble.
There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right.
And into the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Memphis.
It is now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's second and long.
Here we go.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wilson will throw. Rushes on him. It's complete. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on. And he with the defense and takes it in. Nice.
Oh, man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making a big play.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone. He'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play for a snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. At the 35, he's got more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Memphis picking up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
A strike downfield. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Going to go out on a limb and say they have a lot of him plays. Throw the ball to him. Already over 100 yards receiving.
Keep it simple, stupid. Just find this guy and get him the football. Now, if you're on defense, it's pretty obvious where this team is going with the ball. You're going to have to come up with a plan to stop this guy.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that defense spelled that one out from the beginning.
They try to spin it out to the quarterback. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense. How quickly they were able
pick up the first down.
They decide to go for it. Decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
And he'll run across the sidelines after a good gain.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And he got a first down here to open the period. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds us back in the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, get him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Great job of containing by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
Brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender there, closing the gap on the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him and get to the ground for a moment.
Finds his big tight end. After the filthy move, he's got room. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle box, as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
And he's brought down after a nice game. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Chambers. And is able to shed one tackle and pick up 15 yards. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The quick out. Touchdown, Tiger. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
Yeah, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it. Oh, he's got some space. Just dashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
They're going to ride this running back inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 30-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And having those stats, all you fantasy football guys, you have my man running back. That's a good day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point of 35 to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Old Dominion has been blitzed from the opening kick. And as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to Virginia Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. And it doesn't matter where he's lined up, what routes he's run, or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
Memphis wants to move quickly.
Brings up second down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Chambers. They stop him almost immediately. Short game there. Still moving around proper. Pick up the flag. Out of the shotgun on third down. Finds his tight end. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
And a good, solid pickup for the defense. Puts him down. Caught in the backfield. It's Watson. Powers through. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive.
Lasso! Lasso!
They'll go to the air. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to move the football. Now they face 3rd down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns. Looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
He's finally chased out of bounds, but a huge explosive play on the ground. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. He's got the tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Memphis.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wilson to pass. Got the quick pass. No chance to run, but still a good game. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to that outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at 42. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Knights will kick it off to start the second half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick because of the hit. Complete pass.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it called out of bounds incomplete. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on fourth down. Leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Tigers will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes the catch, close to mistakes, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
It's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball. It was the hit coverage that forces the incompletion.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Grab near the marker. It's Chambers. He strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just he's been down their throats all game long. A step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Set to kick this one off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Motion from the wideout. Wilson will throw. They've got the screen set up. Breaks it with the back. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, UCF! And the comeback. They'll come out this one. They're making a whole lot of it on time right now. I mean, called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
I'm a play caller nowadays. Now, it's just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. breathing room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh,
he's taking the shot. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash.
Breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Memphis picking up the tempo. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here in third.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Memphis! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 20.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Michael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wilson to pass. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in. Despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Well, near the marker. It's clean. And they got the defense on now, and they get to the 29-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
the big fella in the middle. And those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the break.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They finally get him on the ground. He's got an explosive play for the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
2-9 Philly. Flex. Reload.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
He's now 2nd and goal.
See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Tries again to get it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Wilson will throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He wants it all. Really can't believe with the 6. If this dude were to catch a knife, he would be slicing the tomatoes so big your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, I think I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. He'll start this drive going to the air. Dumps it off in the flats. Base to grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Tigers want to move quickly. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. If he can't get the first himself, now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Finds his big tight end. Looks as if he'll have enough to pick up the Memphis 1st down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the 1st down, and then
there he goes. And he's brought down after a nice game. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end.
yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down. Understanding who's the position on that field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on the inside.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And here we go. Down the score. They'll go for it on 4th down. try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. This time he's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. And this one will be stopped for a gain. Defense has to get frustrated. The offense matriculating him, matriculating him, matriculating the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the quarterback will be slowed down back at the 43.
And listen, the quarterback drops back. He's going through his progressions. We'll see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Memphis will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late. They're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Red pass incomplete. They knocked him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5. And that will be enough for a first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Okay, ready?
The Knights with the 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
42, spike, go!
They'll go to the ground. Turning it on.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
It's a run head to the goal line. Touchdown, UCF. And they add 6 more in the ball and send to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. When it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. And he puts it up in the end zone. The defense comes up with a play like that. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
That is the easiest pick you'll ever have in your life. You talked about a pick 6, only return and make people miss. Nope. Nice play in the end zone. Catch the football, get the pick, put 6 points on the board for this defense.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First step of the drive from the 25. Lost a throw on first down. He's got an open man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him move him inside. You see him move him outside. You see him move him in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Lasso.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Floating away. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Looking for room at the 40. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.